Hey everyone, I'm Felipe Schmidt. In today's video, I'm going to show to you how we can modify some CSS classes in ServiceNow without the need to clone any widget. This is certainly going to help you in the future whenever you need to modify some specific classes in any kind of portal. So I'm going to show to you the trick right now. Everything starts in the Employee Center, in the portal itself. And here you have to see that everything that we are seeing are HTML elements that we can simply use the inspect of our browser so that we can see which elements in here we are talking about. So, for example, in this case, my requests, my favorites, everything that is in here. One important point is your first point of changing everything here is going to be the branding editor. So whenever you go to spconfig, this is your friend in order to do the first changes in the portal, everything that is related to title, logo, the theme colors like the navbar background, page background, the primary, success, info. Anyway, everything that is in here, this is going to be your first point of changing everything. The trick comes that sometimes you're not being able to change some specific CSS classes, and therefore you need something else. I have seen people already cloning widgets only for that, and I don't feel this is necessary because you're going to lose your upgradability. So every time that you have a new upgrade, this is going to slow down everything for you, and then you need to merge stuff, and this is not useful at all. With this that I'm going to show to you, that's exactly where the point comes in, is that you can simply inspect in here. For example, let's say we want, and for some reason, everything that we have done right now, it's not changing the color with the branding editor. Then you come here, you use the inspect of the browser, and then you identify your element, your CSS element. And let's say that we want this here to be red. So our profile, as soon as we make the mouse over with the profile, impersonate, and logout, we have these elements here, those LIs, our list, to be red as soon as you put the mouse over it. So whenever you click in here, you are inspecting this specific element in here. That is, whenever you click here, you're going to see different kinds of elements in here so that you can always play around with that without changing anything. This is also a very cool trick that I can tell you to use because this is very useful. And then you can use the hover because we want to look for the classes that are using the hover. And then we see here already something very interesting. So we have some decorations in our text. So here is simulating that we are using the hover of the mouse. So everything here, so basically if I do this, you already see that this is red. So whenever I do this, I can already change. Means that we have already identified what is our CSS selector that we need to modify that. So you can simply copy this. If you prefer, you can do right click and copy rule. And now we're going to go to the portal that we are looking for. So if you go to portals, you're going to be landing in this page in here, and then you have the Employee Center. That's where are we going to find the classes and everything. And then we need to go to the theme itself. Basically here I need to change the core, and then I go to the theme, Employee Center theme. And then here you have this here, the CSS includes. These are going to be our friends so that we are able to create and to modify everything necessary. So if you scroll down, you're going to see the CSS includes. You create a new one and you can name it however you prefer. And I'm going to name it like this. And I'm going to save. I'm going to create a style sheet as well. And I'm going to paste that code that we have copied from the Employee Center portal. With that, I have here, we can delete what we don't want to modify. And for example, this, and we can put something to override always and use this as the baseline in our CSS code. With that, we have created our style sheet, and now we need to link our style sheet that we just created. So I can look that for what I've just created. Perfect. Now, what we just need to make sure is we have created that in our theme, and this needs to be linked in the theme that we were just changing before. And if we see here, it's there. ITSM group test. Means that now it's all set. The only thing that you need to do right now is just to refresh the page, and whenever you come here and you just mouse over in your CSS selector that you wanted, and this is how you change the color in an easy way without having the need of modifying any widget and stuff like this. Hope it was helpful. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you have any questions or any suggestions, please let me know. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. See you next time.